Hi, Darius. Greg Swartz, Bleach Report, right here. I just wanted to ask, I mean, last year you were kind of forced into, okay, all the offense is going to run through you for better or worse. Did you like that role, kind of having that freedom and being able to shoot 17, 20 times a game? Or is it kind of a relief to know that, okay, we've got another elite offensive option like a Donovan Mitchell to come in and kind of take that burden off your shoulders?
It was fun for me. Like you said, I got to shoot 17, 20 times. But yeah, this year, adding Donovan, it takes away from a couple more shots, a couple less shots, but that's perfectly fine with me. I'd rather get my teammates involved than taking 20 shots anyway. So, last year they had to make me shoot shots. I wanted to come in and try to get my teammates involved, try to make them better. So, the coaching staff and my teammates told me to keep shooting and just go out there and just play freely. So that's what I tried to do. And, I'm pretty happy to add Donovan, so I don't have to shoot as many shots. So.
And then Ricky said that hopefully he'll be back by December, but it's going to be a couple months till we see him. Have you had any conversations with the coaching staff about you and Donovan kind of staggering at the point guard position so one of you guys is on the floor at all times?
It's a lot of conversations going on in the back. I'm not really worried about it. We have a lot of good ball handlers on this team. We got Evan Mobley that can bring it up and run the offense if he wants to. So anybody can handle the ball when they get it off the glass. So our main priority isn't worried about who's going to bring the ball up. So, I think we're pretty good off that.
Jeff Shudell, News Herald. Darius, you had to play with so many different guards last year because of injuries to the other guy. What was that like, and how much better will it be for you this year, do you think, if you don't have to deal with that?
It was pretty good last year. I had a lot of talented guys around me, so, it wasn't a lot of point guard situations going on, but, it was just a lot of guards that could do a lot of things. I think it was pretty good last year, and this year, adding some more talent, adding Donovan, I think that'll just take us to the next level, making us really elite in our backcourt. Adding Ricky, adding Raul, RJ Nimhart's got a lot better this summer, so I think our backcourt will be pretty good this year and a lot better than last year.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Darius in the back. Good to see you again. What went into your decision to sign the contract extension, and what emotions were attached to that, knowing that you got it?
I love Cleveland. Cleveland is home for me, and I've been telling y'all that since I've got here. So just having the extension and just seeing that I'm gonna be here for an extra 5 more years, it was super cool just see that on paper and just knowing that in the back of my mind. It was super fun. Just having that out the way, and I could just play freely now. I could worry about just wins, getting my teammates better, and that's all I've been about. So I'm happy to be here.
Darius, throughout last year, so much of the conversation about you guys was off the radar, underdogs, junkyard dog mentality, things like that. How do you view yourselves coming into this year now?
I think we have the same attitude, same approach to the game. We added some more talent, so we're going to be hunted a lot more. We just have to keep our heads straight, just attack every game like it's our last. Like I said, everybody's going to be coming after us, so we're going to be getting the best out of a lot of teams. So we have to be at our best at all times.
Thank you.
Darius, Tom Withers, Associated Press. I know you worked out with Donovan before the trade happened. During those times, were you thinking, man, it'd be pretty cool to be a teammate with this guy?
Yeah. I was thinking that throughout the whole workout. Just imagine if we was in the same backcourt together, and our last workout, we had a good one and it worked out, so I'm cool with it.
You mentioned it before. You guys won't necessarily have a target on you, but you will be hunted like you weren't last year. How do you hope this season goes for you guys?
I think it's going to go great. I'm not hoping. I think it's going to be a good one. Hopefully we make it further than we did last year. I went a shorter summer than I did last year, so It'd be pretty cool just getting a couple more wins under our belt and getting that playoff feel, getting that playoff experience, and like I said, adding the playoff experience is going to help us a lot too. So, I mean, it should be a fun year.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Darius, going back to your contract extension, what was that night like out in Vegas when you signed it and everything, and having teammates and people there with you?
It was a great night. I had one of my favorite restaurants, Carbone. So that's what started the night, some good eats. And then, I mean, just being there with my family, having my teammates there, and then just sitting in front of the organization, in front of Kobe, in front of Coach JB. I mean, it was just cool just to have everybody behind you and just knowing that it's a family thing. And I'm going to be here for a couple more years, so I'm happy about that as well. So it was a great night in Vegas. My entire time in Vegas was good, so it was fun.
And then for you personally, what have your conversations been with JB this summer just about your next steps in leading this team?
Yeah, our conversation has been the same as it was last year. Just to lead us, trying to take us to the next step. And that's always been in my back of my mind since last year, is trying to, what can we do to take that next step? What do I have to do to get our teammates into a better situation for us to win those 2 games in the play-ins or some of the games that we shouldn't have lost? So, I mean, I've been watching a lot of film, been with a lot of coaches watching film and trying to figure out what can we do to do better. So, I mean, my mindset's the same. Everybody's coming in more hungry, more passionate about the game, more passionate about this team, so we're ready to go.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, Darius, when you were talking about your workout with Donovan, so when you saw the tweet or heard the news, did you scream? What did you do?
I was actually working out as well. So I'm getting texts during the workout, and everybody's just saying, like, call me. So after my workout, I call, and no, Kobe actually calls me. It was like, we got something coming in Cleveland. I'm like, what are you talking about? So he was like, we just got Donovan Mitchell in a trade. So, I mean, I'm just running around the gym. I'm happy. I'm screaming in the gym. And he was like, you can't tell anyone yet because it's a couple minutes before it came out. So I had to calm down. I had to just go get my towel, wipe my face off, and just try to act super normal. But deep down inside, I was super happy. I was excited for the trade.
And where were you, in Nashville, or where were you?
Yeah, I was in Nashville.
And just what have you seen this summer out of Evan that everyone's, like somebody said, I can't remember who, about you guys could have four All-Stars this year. Like, what have you seen that makes you think maybe he's ready to take that next step?
Yeah, Evan, he's on a mission right now. I think that he's on the mission of the Rookie of the Year campaign. So I think he felt that this year, felt that this summer, and he really wants to show the world what he really can do and what they missed out on last year. So yeah, he's coming in a lot more hungrier. He's a lot more stronger. He knows more about the game than he did last year. So we're super excited to see his jump last year to this year. So I'm excited to see it for sure. Hopefully for All-Stars as well.
Hi, Darius. How are you? Chris Herring from Sports Illustrated. Obviously, the team coming down to Nashville to train and everything like that speaks to your leadership. And I think Kobe was saying, you know, the idea of wanting you to take that sort of thing on. What does it look like for a team leader when a team brings in someone like Donovan Mitchell, who obviously has the accolades that he has? Does that become shared? Is it something that, because you were here already, that you kind of invite him into that? What does that look like to you?
I believe Donovan, he's just working his way in. I mean, he's been here probably a month and a half now. So, I mean, he's just trying to figure everybody out, see how he can fit in with his leadership. And I think he's doing a good job at it. He's being really vocal in practices or workouts. He's vocal in open runs. I mean, he's just trying to fill everybody out in the locker room. So I think he's doing a pretty good job of it. I mean, I'm trying to listen to what he has to hear. He has All-Stars. He has playoff experiences. So, I mean, I want to get there. I want to get to those All-Stars and playoff experiences as well. So I want to hear some of the things he has to tell me. And, I mean, I've been in the organization for 4 years now. So I know some ins and out of the offense and the defensive settings that I can help him with as well coming down the line. So, I mean, it's very mutual for all of us. I mean, our team we're really together. So anybody can go talk to him. He can go talk to anybody else, and it's still the same mutual respect from everybody.
And as far as I know, you were saying that you're perfectly fine, giving up the ball a little bit more. Do you look forward? Do you think it'll free you up as far as spot up opportunities, as far as just seeing different things, being able to play off the ball a little bit more?
Yeah, for sure. Donovan, he attracts so much to the defense. So when he's driving or when he gets going, people's going to start overhelping. So that's when his teammates get involved. That's when they get open shots or they free up to make somebody else get an open shot. So Donovan has that effect on defense when he was in Utah. And, I mean, with the talent that we have this year, I think it's going to be a lot more easy for him and teammates to get open shots.
Last question.
Hey, Darius, John Sable, Fox State here in Cleveland. Kobe said moments ago that he's not putting a ceiling on you guys, that this is still something to build, that this isn't a contention or bust situation for you guys. Does that, take away some of the pressure, knowing that you guys now do have a target on your back and knowing the addition and knowing what you guys did last season?
I don't think it's any pressure on us. We're some young guys that's trying to go out there and win basketball games. I mean, I think the media and you guys doing your guys' job is trying to put pressure on us, but I don't think in our locker room we have any pressure. We've been playing basketball for all our lives. We've been working to get here, so just going out there and playing our game, playing a brand of Cavaliers basketball is what we're going to do every night, and we're going to try to compete at a high level every night and try to win basketball games.